Alrighty. We back in this. Back with some more Pokemon Plat Kaizo. Picking up where we left off in our current PB attempt. Last time we made it through all of Cycling Road. Deathless, crazily enough. Considering the box I have right now. And then we got the worst encounter again on the on route, what's it, 207? Yeah. With this frickin' guy. So yeah, things can only be looking up from here. So let me get the level up a little bit here. Alright, so we're just here. Another not too long stream. See how far we can get through. Hopefully we can make it through. If we can make it to Hard Home, that'd be pretty good. But I'm not expecting that. The first fight that we have to do is already a pretty big demon, but yeah. First thing I could do though, since we are back in Orberg, is we can go back to the rare candy dude, and he should have some new stuff for us. So let's go do that really quick. Let's see, where's my else? Yeah, because he updates his inventory after each badge you collect. So since we now have 2 badges, he should have some new stuff for us here. Special Old Jeto, which I believe is like a Lumberry. And then now we can buy Secret Power TMs, which is really good for my box full of normal types. So yeah, let's get a few of these. So now we can have a decent move on Baneri. But yeah, that's all we really need to do there. Let's go back now. Alright, so let's see. So we can teach this to... Persian already has Slash. It's mainly just my... either Wigglytuff or Baneri. Baneri for sure needs it. I mean, Lopunny. So let's teach her that here. Yeah, 85 base power, normal type move. Pretty good. And we'll teach that over Double Slap for sure. And it has added effects depending on the environment. So you either like flinching or putting to sleep. So let's do that. And then, let's see, what's the base power for Body Slam? Again, let me check that for Wigglytuff. Okay, yeah, that's 90, that's already fine. So... let's teach it to... let's teach it to Perugly as well. Because my Persian has super luck, so keeping slash is good since it already has high crit chance. But base power is more important for her. So we'll teach that over slash. Yeah, at least make them a bit more usable. Alright, so let me update the calc really quick, and then we'll take a look at this first demon of a fight. Alright, so let's export. Yeah, so the game plan here is let's see. We're gonna have to dodge a lot of crits for this fight, because there's an Onyx, a Steelix, a Gyarados, and a Tentacruel. All which are pretty nasty. So we don't got a lot of options for these guys. You bait you. What were we gonna, was I using for Tentacruel again? I think combination of I think Lopunny and Wigglytuff maybe? That seems right. Pizza, what's up, bro? Appreciate you popping in. I hope you're having a good day today. I get your reference. I haven't played Skyrim in a hot minute, though. And then, yes. Nuzleaf. Yeah, so... Let's see. What's up in the chat, you guys? Appreciate y'all popping in. Hope y'all are enjoying your day. Yeah, I'll show in a sec. I'm just looking at the calc for this next fight right now. This is not Soul Silver. This is Platinum Kaizo. Yeah, I'm doing a hardcore Nuzlocke attempt here. Let's see. We're gonna have to get pretty lucky for this fight, unfortunately. Yeah, I don't know what else I can really do except for trying to dodge a bunch of crits, but that's what we're gonna have to do here. So let's get Nomu bringing this guy. We're bringing this guy. And we're bringing this guy. Yeah, 9 deaths this run so far. But we're two badges in, which is a PB for me. Although I might just lose my run right here on this next fight. It's looking very demon. Let's see. I also think I need a pre-sleep for this fight. Am I able to pre-sleep here? Is there a bed somewhere here? I think so. Yes, I need to give the charcoal. We're giving the charcoal to Chestnut. Let me see where everyone's XP is at right now. Let's give the XP share to you. Let's give the shell bell to you. Level cap for the next gym is 38. So some of my mons are already pretty close to that. Jazzy, what's up in the chat? Appreciate you popping in. Hope you're having a good day today. Let's see. Yeah, this is a Nuzlocke. I'm doing a Nuzlocke of, this is a Pokemon Platinum Kaizo. It's the newest, most difficult ROM hack. Yeah. No, my starter's not dead. I still have my Empoleon, it's just very close to the level cap. Alright, let's see. Let's see if we can find a bed somewhere here. There should be one. Because I need a pre-sleep for this fight. Not over there. Not up here. No one has beds apparently in this, in these cities. Not there. Not here. I mean, I can go back to. I can go back to the hometown, because there's for sure a bed. Yeah, no. Yeah, so we could just go back to Twin Leaf, because we can access it from here. So let's put on a repel. So maybe there's one here. People don't like to sleep in this game. Is there one here? Not quite. Yeah, I think we have to go all the way down and around. All the way back here. There we go. Oh, can't sleep here? Bro. Surely I can sleep here, right? Okay, cool. There we go. Took a little bit. See, that's probably the closest bed. So if we want to pre-sleep, we'll have to run all the way back and forth, which is a little annoying. So let's head back. There we go. Yo, what's up, Jay Miller? Good to see you again, bro. Appreciate you popping in. We're just getting started here. We're probably... I might wipe to this first fight, not gonna lie. This guy with the Onyx and the Steelix. The pre-sleep is to help prevent statusing, which I need for at a certain point in this fight. Mainly so that my chestnut doesn't get potentially frozen. But yeah, this fight is super demon. It's because I don't have any flying types or good grass or water types to deal with any ground and rock types. So this Onyx and Steelix on this team looks super scary. Yeah, I remember seeing that on one of the Peach House videos. This guy is the reason why it's can only bring 3 mons. Which looking at his team makes a lot of sense. So yeah. We're gonna have to dodge a bunch of crits, basically. Alright, well. We made it this far, so I'm happy with how far this attempt went, despite how things have gone. So if we lose here, then it's fine. We can just start over. But yeah, let's do it. Roughneck Roberts. Alright, so Onyx here has Choice Scarf with Explosion. So he's faster than everything. I just need to hope he doesn't go for turn 1 Explosion. And we can one-shot with Earth Power. Let me just triple check here. Yeah. So, no explosions, please. Okay, good. Alright, so EP will one-shot. Good. This'll always bait in Gyarados. And unfortunately, he's always going to be going for Whirlpool here. Which will trap whatever I swap into. And I don't have anything that can 1v1 it. So I just gotta swap to Macargo and hope he doesn't get crit. So, Macargo, lift the crit. One time. Come on, you got this. No crits, no crits. Okay, good. We always live, even Maxwell with Vortex, and we can outspeed at one shot with Thunder Punch. Alright. Still need to dodge more crits, unfortunately. Alright, so Tentacruel comes in. It sees random move KO. We're gonna go to... Probably... I think it's smarter to go... Lopunny first here, since it's random move. So we'll go to Lopunny. Okay, ring out. That's fine. We stay in. Do as much damage as we can with Secret Power. Okay, that's a good roll. Shell Bell value. Oh, we got the flinch. Nice. Let's go, Lopunny. So I think we go 1v1 from here now. Almost. But we should be fine from here. Yeah, waterfall. Alright, so now from here... Let's see. I think we're fine going for the KO here. Yeah. Because Steelix Gyro Ball is highest damage on Lopunny, and that's what I need to switch in on. So we'll pick up the KO here. Alright, now it's Big Demon Steelix, who, let's see. Does he see... Okay, so he does see Gyro Ball KO. So you should always go for that. So... we swap directly into Chestnut now. And we should be holding... Charcoal, yeah. So we go to Chestnut. Should never be Earthquake here. Yep, perfect. And now with a Charcoal, Fire Spin has a 75% chance to KO. And we just gotta hit that here. So, Chestnut, you got this. Come on. Yes! Okay. Woo! Alright. Very nice. Whew. Scary stuff. It's... Whew. Okay. We are looking alright. And there isn't really any items here. We could skip a fight if we wanted to, but... it's not really super worth it. Yeah, we'll just head back. Alright, Run's still alive, no deaths. Now we have the Pokafan with the Life Orb Explosion Igglybuff, is it? Which is a little demon. So let's take a look at that fight next here. So we could either go for this fight, a safer route to deal with this Igglybuff, or we can try to ball and pray for no turn 1 explosion. Although this is also risky AI, so... Because I could either lead Ariados to one-shot the Mime Jr., which will bait in Motham first. For, I think, Air Slash. And then... And the Motham's scary because it's got Tinted Lens Hyper Beam, which is pretty... Yo, Dougie Fresh, what's up, bro? Good to see you again. Glad to have you back. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, this is post... we're post Cycling Path. So we just did the first trainer. The guy with the Onyx and the Steelix. So we're just making our way to Mount Coronet. The next one is the Pokefan trainer that I'm taking a look at right now. Okay, so we can go... Oh, we disconnected again. Which... Yeah, I don't really have a good way of baiting out Igglybuff last, unfortunately. Let me see. What else can I use? I mean, I guess I could use Empoleon, but then he would be dead to a crit. PokeShadow, what's up in the YouTube chat? Appreciate you popping in. Hope you're having a good day today. Let's see. See, if I pre-status, if I have Ninetales pre-statused already with Igglybuff out, it can't go for Thunder Wave. So I could go to probably Aeron. That's my safest answer. Or I could try going Pseudo-Wudo and going Brick Break into Copycat Brick Break. Yeah, because Aeron doesn't quite two-shot with Iron Head. Geodude just dies to Explosion. No crit. It's quite unfortunate. Man, Sudowoodo, you just had to be minus defense nature, didn't you, bro? I mean... Nothing lives an explosion crit. So... I'm gonna be risking that anyways. This thing also has Protect with Wish, too, so it can just heal spam itself if it feels like it. Yeah, I think we have to use Aeron. It's the only thing that lives Explosion to try to 1v1 it. Yeah, we can just take care of Pichu with probably just Arbok. Yeah, I think this is probably the best bet. Yo, what's up in the chat? See, Approach. Appreciate you popping in. Hope you're having a good day today. Pokeshadow, I do play Pokemon Go. Not as much anymore, but I used to play quite a bit. I went to this year's Go Fest, but wasn't too successful this year. Let's try running this. So we're gonna bring Aeron. We're gonna bring Arbok. We're gonna bring Ariados. We'll bring Ninetales. Geodude. And then we'll have Happiny as an XP sponge. So let's put XP share on Happiny. Let's go pre-sleep for this fight. So let's get Ninetales at the party. Alright, so let's go back in pre-sleep. Cool. And we also want to have a cherry berry on top of that for you and for you. So pre-sleep. Alright, so let's head back. I'm just heading back to the hometown because for this game, Platinum Kaizo, there's a mechanic where if you sleep in a bed, all your mons in your party get put to sleep, but they are guaranteed to wake up on the first turn. So it makes it useful for preventing statusing on switch-in. Alright, cool. Oh yeah, I need 9tails, forgot about. Yeah, I've played Pokemon Go since it first came out as well. My family is super into it as well. It's like the one thing that we do together as a family. I use a Desmume for DS emulation, and in the emulator you can set the shortcuts for speeding up and muting to whatever binds you'd like. I have speed up on space and mute on control, but you can bind it to whatever you'd like. You could also use controller too. Yeah, it's something I'm grateful for to have as a family. Like, you know, something that we all can share together. We've gone to every local Go Fest, so like the ones in that have been at the Rose Bowl in Los Angeles. We all go together and spend the whole day. We're all super tired by the end of it because we usually average like 30,000 steps. Yeah, I have a couple faves. I have a Shundo Groudon and a Shundo Zacian. So those are probably my biggest highlights. So I could probably show here. Yeah, it's tough. Yeah, it's tough. The Go Fests are always usually in major cities. But like I've met people at Go Fests that travel to every single one. Like they go all over the globe, and their collections are insane. Let me see. Yeah, so this is probably my favorite. The Shundo Groudon. I was super stoked when I encountered that guy. Yeah, that's definitely one of the top ones. Then I also have this Hundo Kyurem Black. And then a shiny Kyurem White from last year's Go Fest. And then I also got this guy that I like, almost Hundo, 98% Galarian Zapdos. So yeah, I don't play as much now. My brothers, they play a lot more than I do. My youngest brother, he has a crazy collection because he plays almost every day. Yeah, my account's only at level 62, so nothing too crazy. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, I'll add you. Let me see. Here, I could type the friend code in the chat here. Let me see. Let's see. Yeah, there's my friend code if you wanna add me. But let's take a look here. It's a pre-stat poison, Ninetales. Let's see, we go Ninetales. Alright, cool. I mean, I personally just got the Happiny, but from what I've seen from other runs, Happiny, I mean, it has, like, utility, it has Sweet Kiss, and it has Copycat, but other than that, it's really not that good. It's... Yeah, Cheese Cop, yeah. It's... Yeah, this is an old account. Alright, cool. Just added you guys. Send y'all a gift here. Alright, cool. Alright, let's do this here. Let's see, any other... Did I need any other items? You come in. And then let's put the... I think that should be fine. Alright, let's do it. Alright, Pokefans, Stewart. Alright, so he leads a Mime Jr. that wants to set up screens. But we just simply outspeed and one-shot with Leech Life. Oh, critical hit even. It's love to see that. Alright, we're at level 46. This brings in Mothim. This thing's pretty scary because, guys, it's got Tits and Blend's Hyper Beam. But right now it sees highest damage with Air Slash on my Ariados. So we can just swap to Ninetales here. Yep, Air Slash. Take that, and then we outspeed one shot with Flamethrower. And this brings in Igglybuff. Level 42. With Life Orb Explosion and Thunder Wave, Protect Wish. So this thing is a big demon and it's risky AI, so it can just go for Explosion whenever it feels like. So we're gonna try to 1v1 this with Aeron because it's the only thing that doesn't get one shot by the explosion unless if it crits. So if we get very unlucky, then we just lose our Aeron here. Okay, so it goes for Protect. We'll go for Iron Head. Alright, Protect spam's fine. We're also holding a Cherry Berry for the Thunder Wave. Okay, Wish. We go again. Yeah, this thing is gonna Protect spam. It might stall us out here, so we might be here for a little bit. Because I don't have a way of one-shotting this thing. I kind of have to wait until it uses Explosion, basically. Okay, yeah, there's Thunder Wave. We have a Cherry Berry. Go again. Okay, I went for a Wish. Come on, get it. Let's get a crit here. Crit Iron Head, come on. Ah, not quite. And we got Cube Charmed. Hopefully, maybe he goes for Thunder Wave here instead of Protect and we hit through. No. And we're immobilized. Yeah, this thing is very annoying. Let's see, crit. Ah, almost. Yeah, this is gonna take a little while. Oh, gets the double protect, nice. Let me go for takedown just to save some PP a little. Yeah, this thing is super annoying. Yeah. But I don't really have any other way to deal with it. Because again, it can't just explode. It is risky AI, so the fact that it hasn't exploded yet is kind of crazy. So we have to kind of also just PP stall if it just doesn't want to explode. I mean, we could, but anything I swap into on explosion is just dead. So, including my Geodude. So there's no real point in swapping. I mean, eventually it'll run out of PP as well, so it should be already out of Wish. So we just need to keep dealing damage. Eventually, just whittle it down eventually. It'll get taken out. No. Yeah, so we just stall for explosion. I can speed it up here. Yeah, Thunder Wave. Oh. Yep, there it is. There we go. Yeah, I was dead to crit, by the way. Alright, so now we have Pichu out. Which, let's see, has Fake Out, but it also sees K with Volt Tackle. So we're gonna switch through Geodude first, in case it does go for Volt Tackle. Yep, just like that. Now we'll swap to Arbok on a random move. Yep, Grass Knot, perfect. And then we just outspeed one shot with Earthquake. Alright, there we go. It's very annoying set. But we're fine. So now I think it's just one more trainer until we can get our Mount Hornet encounter. next trainer. This one is also a baby trainer. And it's also risky AI. We have a Bonsly lead. Let's see, we can one-shot it with Amareps, but he's already really high XP. So I could also use Pseudo Wudo. Yeah, Pseudo Wudo 2 shots with Brick Break. We could also use Wigglytuff, but Wigglytuff also dies too. Oh, well, this one's actually not risky AI. Oh, so turn 1 boom is very unlikely. So Wigglytuff is actually a better answer here. We can 2-shot with Submission. This would just bait Clefairy, which we could chain KO. Although it does have Bide. So... and we don't quite one-shot it. But we can go Fake Out into Slash with Persian. That always KOs. And then there's Captivate, Whalmer with Bounce. We could use Lopunny is probably good for this. And then Smoochum. We can just use Ninetales. Yeah, this one doesn't seem as bad. Okay, so this seems not too bad. So let's get... Wigglytuff. Let's get... Lopunny. Let's get Persian. And let's get Pseudo Wudo. Actually, let me see. Yeah, let's use a Perugly instead of Lopunny. Save some XP a little bit. And we can bring Perugly up to 35. And that should be fine. Poison again. Am I missing anything here? Let's see. Wigglytuff is risking turn 1 explosion death. It might be better to use Sudowoodo. It's just that if he Earthquakes, I could be dead to Sucker Punch. Yeah, we'll just go Wigglytuff. Let's get some Rost Berries, just in case. Scald Burn. Alright, yeah, let's do this. Alright, Pokefan Martha. Alright, submission 2 shots. We just need a dodge, turn 1 explosion. Let's see, nice. Okay, cool. Earthquake, we eat that. And And then another submission KOs. Alright, this should bring in Clefairy, I believe. Yep. Clefairy has Encore, Secret Power, Soft Boiled, and Bide. Bide is the scary one because it's basically Metal Burst. So you want to ensure that you guarantee KO it, otherwise you're just dead. So we are going to swap to Persian first. Let me see where your XP is at. Yeah, we'll go to Persian. So there's Secret Power. We take that. Now we can go for Fake Out. Deal some damage. It flinches, and then now after Fake Out, Slash is a guaranteed KO. Alright, so then next is Whalmer. This thing has Captivate with Scald, Bounce, and Secret Power. Let's see, are we dead to... Let's see. Scald crit deals max 66. So we can stay in for a turn and go for a Slash just for some damage. Yeah, there's Scald. Right, Burn's fine. But we are dead to crit, so we do need to switch. So now we go to for Ugly. Alright, no burn, nice. Let's see. Secret Power should be highest damage. Yeah. Oh, almost KO. But we'll KO on next turn. We have Citrus Berry. Or Shell Bell, I should say. Nice, now we can pick up the KO with Secret Power. So Whalmer goes down. Now this just leaves Smoochum, which we just simply outspeed and one-shot. This thing doesn't have any priority or quick claw or anything, yeah. Yeah, so we could just outspeed one shot with Night Slash. Alright, cool. Not bad at all. Didn't even need to use Ninetales. Alright, so that should be all the trainers. Is there one more? Yeah, no, that should be all the trainers. So now we have our encounter in Mount Coronet. So, like I said for the last encounter, we are super due for a good one. But last time we got Nuzlocke, so... My luck for encounters this run has been very poor. So let's see, we can let me see. Yes, Ratuate's on the other side. So let's see. For Mount Coronet, we're most likely just gonna do the regular encounter, because fishing would just give us most likely a clamp roll. And if we do nighttime cave encounter, we have a chance at a Kabuto. And there's some big hitters in the cave as well. We can get Metatite, we can get Nose Pass, we can get Laleep, we can get Abra. Chimecho is always very nice. We also have Geodude as a dupe. So I wouldn't mind Chimecho or Spoink either. So yeah, we're for sure doing regular encounter. So let's see. Let me get some more balls here. And let's bring... For helping capture, let's bring Arbok. And then Sudowoodo as well. So the main things to be careful for is that if we do encounter Abra, it only has teleport. So we need to lead, Sudowoodos in case if we need to use block. If we encounter Voltorb, it could self-destruct. Which is fine, we can just use... we can just keep Sudowoodo for that as well. But also bring Geodude. That wouldn't be too bad to bring. And then Wigglytuff for putting to sleep. So let's lead Sudowoodo. In case we catch Abra and we have to block it. And we want to do this at night, so let me change my time here. Alright, there we go. Yeah, Kabuto would be really cool. Nose Pass would be probably the best. because we can immediately evolve it into Probopass, which is insane in this game. So yeah, let's go check out what encounter we can get here. Oh! Wait, is this fight? That scared me. Lucas, don't scare me like that. Okay. I was about to say. Alright. I would probably say the encounter that would suck the most would be probably either Abra or Mawile. Abra doesn't get any moves for a while. Clefairy would be super sick, but that's just like a 1% chance. Meditite would be sick. Yeah, probably the weakest would be Laleep, but Laleep also has solid rock as ability, so there isn't really that many big misses here. But there is some potential big guys here, so let's see what we get. Alright, big money. We want something good. Alright, come on, what we got? What we got? Voltorb? It's... Well, this guy can explode. Well, good thing we got a quick ball. We're definitely gonna need to use that here. Alright, quick ball. Okay, nice. Alright. Voltorb will take it. It's on a fast electric type. Would have loved some of the other guys, but I mean, it's okay. Let's call him Smug. Alright. We'll take it. It's new encounter. Although some of the other guys I would have probably preferred more. But yeah, if this is a plus special attack, that'd be pretty sick. So let's see. Let's see. Sassy. Oh, that's minus speed. 7 special attack. 30 HP. Alright, well. It's not the best. But it's something, I guess. I mean, it's gonna be faster than everything in my party, so that's cool, I guess. Let's see. We can delay for explosion, but I mean, that doesn't seem super worth it. Yeah, we'll just give it the gets flash cannon, signal beam, discharge. So yeah, we'll just take those. Yeah, interesting encounter, terrible IVs. That's exactly how I would describe it. But definitely would have preferred some of the other guys. But that's kind of the theme for this run, is just never getting the encounters that I want. But at least we can get Electrode immediately. So yeah, no reason to delay this guy. So let's just level him up here. Discharge. We'll keep Shockwave. Get rid of Sonic Boom. Flash Cannon. Teach that over Swift. And then we get Signal Beam. Teach that over Self-Destruct. Alright. Let's see, let's move some of these items here. And I'll update the box. Yeah, at least it's fast. I mean, the minus speed nature isn't really that terrible on this thing because it's got crazy base speed, so the low special attack is what hurts the most. Because this thing's only 80 base power special attack. So let's update the calc again. And we could take a look at the next fight here. At least we get another encounter on Route 208, and that one I'm for sure gonna try fishing for Barboach. Let's see, can it learn Magnet Rise? Let me see. No, it can't learn Magnet Rise. It learns Mirror Coat if you use a Heart Scale. Magnet Rise would be pretty cool. But unfortunately not. Can never be that simple. Alright, let's see. Reckless Primeape with the Razor Claw. Let's see. Ariados looks to be like a good matchup. Ariados would bait McCargo. Yeah, good looks. Yeah, I'm looking at that fight right now. See, Magmar would come in. We can go. Man, I really wish I had a. I mean, I guess Magcargo. Yeah, Magcargo could be used for Magmar here. That would bait Electabuzz because of Overflow. Which would be going for Cross Chop most likely. We can maybe Intimidate, pivot through Arbok into maybe. Man, my box is super weak to fighting types. I mean, maybe we could bring Electro to help with Primplup, yeah. It's got Sword Stance double hit though. That looks really scary. Man, Nuzleaf is so freaking useless, bro. I'm like, oh, water type. This thing just dies to everything. Let's see. It's also got Sword Stance. Focus Band would also just be GG. This fight, I don't know. You're gonna have to risk more crits again. Let's just bring Perugly as a backup, I guess. And then Tapini maybe. Yeah. So let's get Ariados. Let's get for Ugly. Let's get Papini. And McCargo. Seems like the best I could do here. Oh, Primeape also has Razor Claw. That causes flinches, right? Yeah. Yeah, that can be a problem. I mean, I could use Arbok, but he doesn't deal that much damage to it. I don't really see much better options here. Let's put Shell Bell on you, Quick Claw on you, I think that's pretty much it. And then I guess Cherry Berries. For you. And for you. Alright. There aren't really any big items in Mount Coronet, is there? I don't think so. At least not right now. Let's see. South Coronet. Yeah, no. So we just go... Oh, Cyrus. What's up, bro? Alright. Let's see. Alright, let's do this. Alright, Black Belt Kyle. Nicole Master, what's up? In the chat. Appreciate your pop in. Hope you're having a good day today. Keenan Gore, what's up, bro? Good to see you again as well. We're still holding in there with this PB. Crazily enough, despite how poor our encounters have been. Alright, so Primate here, we can two-shot with Cross Poison. We just need to avoid getting flinched. Because this thing has a Razor Fang. Okay, good. That's one. We also have Shell Bell. Shell Bell value here. Let's see. Can we go for Shadow Sneak here? I don't think it KOs after poison damage, no. But it does avoid getting flinched. I think we go for... I think we could go for Leech Life here. Gotta get some more heal. Okay, nice. Alright, cool. Now it should be dead to poison. Cool. And this should always bring in Magmar. Cool. This thing is always gonna go for Fire Punch. So we can very easily swap into Chestnut here. Yep, Fire Punch. And then we can pick up the KO with Rock Slide as he goes for a Cross Chop. There's a crit. Not ideal in case I want to use this later, but it's fine. So Magmar goes down. This should always be Electabuzz, I believe. Yeah. Let's see, Electabuzz comes in. Let's see, what HP are we at? We are at 29. So he sees KOs with both Cross Chop and Thunder Punch, unfortunately. It's a little unfortunate. I think we just gotta go to Arbok and hope it's not T-Punch here. We do get an Intimidate off. Come on, Cross Chop. Nice. Okay, that's good. We take that. Now we go for an earthquake here. As he goes for Thunder Punch. Right, we have Cherry Berry, in case of paralysis like that. This will just barely not KO. Unless he gets a really high roll. Oh, almost. Very close. But we are dead to Thunder Punch crit now, so... We now just go to... Let's see, do we go to Electrode now? Yeah, I think we go Electrode now, because then we can pick up the 2-hit KO on Prinplup after. Yeah, we always go Electrode here on a Thunder Punch. Yeah. Just got this guy, gets to debut here. There's Thunder Punch. I didn't equip Cherry Berry, that was a mistake. Don't... Okay, good. Alright, so we pick up the KO here. This just leaves a Prinplup. Which is really scary because it's got Sword Stance and it's holding a Focus Band, so it can just live forever if it feels like it. But Discharge will always two-shot, and we can also get paralysis here. So let's hope for that. Alright, no paralysis, he's Sword Stance. Alright, now we need a dodge Focus Band. Let's see, we could either Signal Beam or Discharge. Which one would be better here? Let me see. Signal Beam has a chance to confuse, but Discharge has a chance to paralyze. I think going for the confuse chance is probably better, because we're already faster. So, yeah, let's go for a Signal Beam here. Okay, Aqua Jet, don't crit, please. Okay, thank you. Just die. Thank you. Okay. Oh, scary. Man, we're just barely getting through these fights by the skin of our teeth. So now we can go ahead back, heal. Alright. Let's take a look at the next fight here. I know there's a jump scare double battle on this route, which we'll have to be careful of. Let's see, next trainer is a grass type trainer. Yeah, jump up lead with screens. Let's see. Persian does outspeed this. We could try going for fake out into slash crit potentially. And then we could also bring... Although I don't want to have too much XP on him. Can also use Ninetales. Ninetales just about sweeps everything. Magmar as well. We could also bring Ariados. Probably want to bring Sudowoodo to be able to use Brick Break just in case. I could also lead Ariados to bait the Sleep Powder. We also had a Teeter Dance, Vile Plume. Yeah, this should be good. Let's get Magmar. Let's get Ninetales. And let's bring Sudowoodo instead of Papini for XP share. That should be good. And then we should probably pre-sleep for this fight. persons do I have left? I still have a good amount. And let's pre-sleep for this fight too. What was I bringing? Oh yeah, Wigglytuff. Not this guy. Give him a person as well. And let's go pre-sleep really quick. Some repels. All right. Oh. Oops. Let's see here. Deposit Ninetales. All right. Cool. Whee. Alright, let's go. Oh yeah, no, we need forgot about Ninetales. Let's go grab that really quick. And get her pre-poisoned. Alright, cool. Alright. So we got this lady here. Yeah, this looks good. Alright, let's do this. Aroma Lady Hannah. So this is a grass trainer. with the jump up here wanting to set up screens. So we're gonna see what it goes for first turn, because it can go for sleep powder, because it doesn't know that my Ariados has insomnia yet. Or it could also U-turn. So we're gonna go for cross poison and see what it goes for here. Okay, went for reflect, that's fine. So now we go to this guy. And we can brick break the... Oh, went for U-turn that turn, interesting. What does this bring? Let's see, Tangela. Alright, that's fine. Reflects up, so that means we can still use special attacks. It's gonna go for Power Whip. So let's see, we can go to just go to Ninetales here. Okay, Power Whip. Ideally don't crit. Okay, there's a crit. Never get what you want, but we always KO with Flamethrower here. Okay, cool. The HP now is not great. Blossom comes in. And we are dead at HP Rock crit. So from here we should pivot through. Let's see, HP Rock. So we can go to yeah, random Hydra would be bad, but Arbok can come in pretty well here. Okay, Nature Power, Hydro Pump. Yeah. That's gonna hurt. Alright, let's see, we can go, I think going for Glare here is probably good. Try to fraud this thing a little bit. He might go for a Teeter Dance here. Okay, nice, cool. We stay in for a turn. Reflect is still up. We... Let's see, highest damage move on this is Petal Dance. So... Let's see. I think from here we need to go probably Magmar so that we can Lava Plume. Maybe it goes for... I'd love to see a Teeter Dance here. Or Paralysis. Okay, Teeter Dance, cool. We have Person Berry. Alright, so we can go for we can two-shot with Lava Plume from here. nice. Hey, nice paralysis. Perfect. And the reflect wore off. So we can pick up the KO here. Alright, very nice, very nice. This brings in Victory Bell, which is perfect because now without Reflect Up, we just one-shot with Fire Punch. So Victory Bell goes down. Jump Bluff comes back in. And we just have Bioplume left in the back. So let's see, this thing could either set up a screen or Sleep Powder. Let's see. I think we just go for damage here. Just try to get tempo. Yeah, because this thing's already damaged. So let's just go for a Fire Punch here. Hopefully... Let's see, actually... Staying in would probably be better. Because if it puts us to sleep, then we can just swap. Oh, and he missed! Wow. That's super lucky. Yep, because now we just chain KO the Vileplume. And it's that easy. Adamant, Fire Punch, one-shots. Well, that went fantastic. God, I swear that. I mean, this is why I love Nuzlocking, because like the dynamic between like getting terrible encounters, but then getting crazy luck. Like, there's no way that this attempt should be getting this far, but I mean, play to your outs. The glare on the Blossom was super clutch. Let's get that antidote here. And let's put a repel up. Alright, I think I'm gonna have to call it there for today. We gotta get ready for work. So, but we got some pretty good progress going. And we're very close to Heart Home. So, pretty exciting. Like I said, I still can't believe that this attempt has gone this far. Alright, so let's, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and call it there. A lot of fun fights today. Good progress. So yeah, we'll pick up, in my next stream, but, Jay Miller, really appreciate you, as always, sticking around, watching along with me. Hope you have a great rest of your day, as well as anyone else. And I'll catch everyone in my next stream. Alright, take care.